Hi everyone and welcome to this Pilates class using the mini band. I have quite a heavy one here, but use what you have at home. And we're going to get started on the mat, in the middle of our mat, in a seated position. I want you to make sure that your legs are bent. And we're going to take the band around our wrists. So just secure it there nicely, extend the arms out in front of you, parallel to the mat, and lift up through the spine, creating length. We're going to go into a half roll back. So you're going to exhale, roll away from your femurs, coming into your C curve, tuck under of the pelvis. Inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, roll back, scooping in the abs. Inhale, lift the spine. Inhale, lift. I want you to make sure that you are keeping your feet flat on the mat. So if you need to adjust them, you can do that. Okay, perfect. Keep that tension on the band. I'm going to say that throughout this class, but remember to really pull apart that band. Let's go for another 2. Last one. Hold back here. We're going to do little abductions. So I want you to give me 3 abductions. And then you're going to lift up, lengthening through the spine, through the crown of the head. Exhale, come back. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale, lift back up. Okay. So we're working those arms, working the abs, working the hip flexors, and getting stronger. Lift up, lengthen. Let's go for another 2 rollbacks. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Last one. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up. And then we're going to roll back into a half roll back. We're going to take our hands towards the right. Keep that tension on the band. Pull it apart. And then bring it back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Sweeping your arms across. Remember the tension on the band. Staying back in your C curve. Scooping in the abs. Okay. You're doing so well. If you want more of a challenge, when you twist, add a leg lift. Then come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Perfect. You're doing so well. Waking up the abs, waking up the body for today's class. Okay, let's go for another 2. Stay with me. Scoop in the abs. Last one. Lift up, lengthen. And then we're going to just scoot down on a mat. We're going to roll down slowly, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way onto our backs. Take the band now. We're going to put it around our feet. So you can bring your feet up to tabletop, but I want you to make sure that you are pressing your lower back into the mat at all times. So bring the band around your feet. Come to your tabletop position. Take your hands behind your head. Okay. Tension on the band at all times. Don't lose that tension. We need to keep it. Okay, you're going to exhale, lift, extend the legs. Inhale, lower back down. Keep the back pressed flat to the mat. Keep the ribs sliding down towards the hips. And make sure that your abs aren't popping. So draw your belly button to your spine. And then inhale, lower. Your head is just resting in your hands. Keep the tension on the band. Don't forget, because I sometimes forget. Okay. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. We're going to abduct the legs. Come back to center. Exhale, abduct. Inhale, come back to center. Okay. Stay with me. Last 2. Last one. Pull apart that band. Bend the legs in. Extend them out. Abduct them. And then bend them back in. So we're combining those two movements. Those lower abs are working hard. Okay, stay with me. Let's go for another 3, 2, last one. Bend it in, extend one leg, and then we're going to switch, alternate. So bring one knee in towards the chest, and the other leg extends out on a diagonal, keeping your back pressed flat to the mat. Tension on the band. Okay, let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in, extend the one leg, add a twist. So we're coming into our crisscross, our bicycles, our obliques. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Keep on scooping the abs in. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head down, hug the knees in towards the chest. Whew. Give the abs a bit of a release. We're going to take the band now around our thighs, just above our knees. Place your feet on the mat. We're going to come into our glute bridges. So make sure that you're in a neutral spine. We're going to put the tension on the band, and then we're going to lift up through the heels into our bridge. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze the glutes. I want you to make sure that when you come up, you're not flaring in the ribs. You're keeping that rib to hip connection and the slight tuck under of the pelvis. Okay, push through those heels. Keep that tension on the band. You're doing well. Getting into the glutes, working up the glutes for today's class, because we're going to do quite a bit of glutes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's go for another 3, 2. Last one. Lift it up. I want you to place the weight in your left foot now. We're going to extend the right leg. Put your hands on your hips. I want you to make sure that your hips are level. So you're not dropping one hip to the side. You're keeping them up, keeping them level. And then we're going to abduct the right leg. Slowly and gently. So you're going to exhale, abduct. Inhale, back to center. Making sure the hips are square. Feel them. Make sure that they're not going to one side. Exhale, abduct. Inhale, back to center. Okay, keeping that core engaged, that belly button to spine. Pressing through that left heel. Okay, feel the core deepening as you take that leg out to the side. Make sure the hips remain in the same plane. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it extended. Keep that tension on the back. Lower halfway. Lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Pressing through that left heel. Hips are square. Stay with me. You can feel the burn in that left glute. Okay, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Bring that leg down, foot down. Lift up into your glute bridge. Little pulses, little abductions with the leg. Okay, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, hug the knees in towards the chest. Okay. Release that, and then we're going to burn it out some more. So we're going to start just with our glute bridges again. So you're going to exhale, lift, inhale, lower, ribs sliding down towards the hips. Getting into those glutes. Let's go for another 5, 4, tension on the band, 3, 2, 1, hold it up, put the weight in that right foot, extend that left leg. Make sure hips are on the same plane, so you're not dropping one hip to the side. Lift it up, keep it square, flex that foot, abduct that leg. Exhale as you abduct. Inhale, bring it back to center. Stay with me. Okay, you're doing well. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it extended. Tension on the band. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, lift. So it's a little lower, little lift. Really getting into that glute. Hips are square. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down. Little pulses. Little exhales as you pulse up. Tension on that band. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Okay. Releasing the glutes before we come into some sideline work. So we're really going to burn out the areas of the body today by working them continuously until they are sore. Okay, come up onto your right forearm. I want you to make sure you're pushing up out of your shoulder and your side waist. And then we're going to bend the legs, making sure that our feet are in line with our hips. Make sure that they are quite close into your body, so you don't want them extended out here. You want them a bit further up. And then we're going to exhale, lift that top knee. Inhale, lower, tap the knee, lift that foot. And then we're going to come into internal, external rotation. So really pull on that band, but make sure that you're keeping the hips square. So you're not opening the hips out to the side as you pull that band apart. Your hips are remaining level, stacked. Exhale, lift, tap. Okay. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. And then we're going to lift, extend, flex that foot, bend, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. Slow and controlled. It's going to burn more. So go at my pace. I'm going slow. And I want you to feel the burn. Of course, the burn will be dependent on how heavy your band is as well. And how strong your glutes are. Okay, let's go for another 3, 2, last one. Hold it out, point that foot, lift, lower. Exhale as you lift, push out of that shoulder, out of that side waist, core engaged, belly button to spine, working the glute med and the glute max. Okay. Nearly done here. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1. Woo! Tap out that glute. Okay. That was hard work. And we're going to go into the other side straight away. Let's just burn out the glutes. Okay. On your forearm, press up out of that shoulder, out of that side waist. Nice smile. Bend the legs, feet together in line with the hips. Exhale, open. Inhale, tap closed. And then open again. Internal, external rotation of the hip. Very good and important for healthy hips. Okay. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Lift foot and knee. Extend, flex that foot. Bend, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. Slow, controlled movement. Go at my pace. You should be feeling a nice burn in the glute. The slower you go, the more resistance, the more time under tension, the harder it is. Okay. Last one. Extend it out. Point that foot. Lower. Lift. Exhale. As you lift, push up out of that shoulder, out of that side waist. Point through that foot. Find the length. That glute med, glute min are working hard. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, tap out that hip. Okay. We're going to take the band just above our ankles now. And then come down into a prone position. So on our tummies. Just going to take my mic off so you can hear me. Okay. You can rest your forehead on your hands. We're going to put tension on that band. Okay. We're coming into double leg extension. So you're going to exhale. Lift both legs off the mat. Tension on the band. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Okay. So you're using that glute max, lifting from the glute, not bending your knees. You're keeping your legs as straight as possible. Find that length. Lift, lower. If you need a cushion for your pubic bone, if it's hurting, get a towel or a blanket, something soft that you can put underneath your pelvis. Okay, let's go for another 2. Last one, hold it here, hold it up. I want you to pull that band apart, abducting the legs back to center. Exhale, pull apart. Inhale, back to center. Keep those legs straight. Find length. Lift up, extend at that hip. Okay, it's fine if your thighs don't get off the mat as much as mine. Go with your own range of movement. Okay. Last one. Hold it up. You're going to tap the right foot to the mat, lift up, and then the left. So we're coming into scissors or swimming. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and tap. Okay. Perfect. Last 2. Last one. Lower it down. Taking a nice big deep breath. Okay, I want you to come up now. You're going to be on your forearms. We're going to push up to a plank. So tuck your toes underneath, flexing your feet. I want you to round your back, starting by your upper thoracic spine. So you're going to flex the spine, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, scooping in the abs, coming up into your forearm plank. Find that ugly plank where you're squeezing your abs, ribs down to hips, and then you're going to lower back down. Extend the spine. Exhale. Flex the spine, lifting up into your plank. Find that ugly plank. It's not pretty, I know. And then inhale, lower back down. A lot of core work, a lot of stability, but we're going to add on now. So I want you to bring your hands in a box position now. So one arm in front of the other. Extend the spine, and then we're going to flex the spine, lifting up into our plank. Rotate towards the left or towards the right. So you're on your left forearm. Abduct the leg, hold in the side plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down, come back to center, find that ugly plank, and then we go to the other side. Lift up, extend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot back down, lower it back down, extending the spine. Okay, let's just do another few more planks here. So you can bring your forearms back to parallel, extending the spine, elbows underneath your shoulders, flex the feet underneath, and then we're going to flex the spine, rounding the back, coming up into our plank, ugly plank, slight tuck under of the pelvis, ribs sliding down towards the hips, draw the belly button in, and then inhale, release, extending the spine. Okay, exhale, scooping the abs, lifting up, find that plank, and then lower back down. Okay, release that. Take the band now off your legs. We're gonna come into some back extension, working the back extensors, the triceps. So I want you to take your band behind your back, around your wrists. Okay, make sure it's secure there. Okay, so rest your forehead on the mat. You're going to inhale, lift up into extension, lifting the arms up as well. Exhale, pull that band apart. Inhale, release, and find length. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull apart the band. Inhale, release, and lift higher. Exhale, lower down. So we're really working the back extensors here. Make sure you're drawing your belly button to spine. Work in a slow and controlled manner. And find length. Lifting up, using those back muscles. And then lowering down, releasing. Let's go for another 2. Lift up, abduct, back to center. Find length, lower down. Okay, one more. Lift up, abduct, pull apart that band, back to center. Find length, lower down. Okay, we're going to lift up into back extension. And we're going to hold here. So hold here, lifting up. We're going to pulse the arms apart. So abduct those arms. Getting into those delts. Okay. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Release the band. Press back to a shell stretch. So this shell stretch is a nice counter stretch for the back. We just worked in a lot of extension. Now we're working in flexion. Stretching out the spine. Whew. Come up to a 4-point kneeling position. I want you to take your left arm up to the ceiling, open up the chest, and then thread it through underneath the right arm, resting on your shoulder, coming into some nice spinal rotation. Just releasing here. Lifting up again. Take your right hand to the ceiling, open up the chest, fold under, resting on your right shoulder, finding a nice twist, rotation of the spine. Taking a nice big deep breath. Okay, lifting up. Come down onto your back. Take your band. We're going to roll down onto our back carefully. Take the band around your right foot. Extend your foot up to the ceiling, flexing the foot. We're going to draw the foot in towards our torso, feeling a stretch in the hamstring. Okay. Releasing here. And then release that. Take your right foot over your left. Hug your left leg in, feeling a nice stretch in the right glute. Cross your legs, send your arms out to the side, and then you're just going to lower your knees down to one side, looking in the other direction. And then exhale, lift back up, lower them down to the left side. Some more rotation of the spine. Exhale, lift back up. Release that. Take the band around your left foot. Flex that foot. Bring it in, stretching out the hamstring. Okay. Feeling a nice stretch there. Release. Take it over the right thigh. Bring it in. Hug it in. Cross your legs. Send your arms out to the side in a T position. You're going to lower to one side, look in the opposite direction. Exhale, bring it up to center. Inhale, lower to the other side. Give you a nice release in your back. Exhale, bring it back up. And then we're going to roll up to seated. Coming into the middle of our mat. And across the leg position. Take your right arm up and over. Lateral flexion of the spine. And then your left arm up and over. Stretching out the side waist. Come back to center, and that's it for today's class, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one with the mini band. If you have, please give this video a like and leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you found it, if you would like to see more classes like this. And don't forget to subscribe down below, as it really supports my channel. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.